Hello, everyone. This will be a screencast covering all things media albums. So I'm trying to pull out the video or the recording of my professional development that I did around media albums, and I'm having a bit of a tough time. So I thought in the meantime, I would provide a quick screencast. Media albums are amazing. You can use them for just about every way possible. And I apologize, I'm a little winded. I took the dogs outside and they gave me a run. So the way to add a media album is to go into add material, and it's right here. It looks like 3 pictures. So I can click add material, add it this way, or remember I can go where I want it to go, like find where I want to place it and click on the little green line will show up, click there and add it that way. That's super helpful if there's a lot of stuff in my course and I don't want to because if I add material this way, it automatically goes to the end. So if I were to add this, it would show up at the end of my course, the very last thing. And see how it's all the way down here? And if I wanted to go here, I'd have to click and drag, and it's just a bit of a pain. So the way I can add exactly where I want is I kind of find it, wait for that green line to show up, and I can add it that way. So we're going to add a media album. I'm going to title my media album. I'm going to put directions. In this media album, you will find pics of Miss Alexander. Please take a picture, oh my goodness, of yourself and upload it into the album. Now, once I create this, notice that there's some features. I can individually assign this, publish or unpublish. This little bubble means I'm going to allow students to comment, underneath of the media or allow myself, and I want to keep that bubble on for right now. This would be, I want students to be able to add media to the album as well. If I click this, that means students cannot. So if I'm creating a media album and I'm just trying to provide some pictures, like to build background or activate or, I don't know, vocabulary support, I probably am going to turn that off. I don't want students to add. But notice in this, I actually gave them directions to add, so I want to make sure that is on, and then I can copy it to my course. Once I create it, it's super easy. All I have to do is attach files. So I'm going to find the pictures I want. I'm not going to add media until everything is, I've gotten all my media or my pictures ready to go. And I'm going to find one more picture. Perfect. And now I have my media there, and all I have to do is click add media. My pictures show up, my media album is ready to go. The other great thing is that it's really easy for students because all they have to do is go to add media, attach a file, find their picture, open, and they would add media. Now, the great thing too is that I can go underneath and I can add comments, and so can students. So I know one of the downfalls of a media album is that I cannot add videos, but I can link videos. So if there was a video that I wanted, I could get the share code. And when I go in here, I can kind of just paste that right in. And when I post, it's there. So that's kind of the basics of the media album. What's great about media albums is I can use them for everything. I can have students submit work. There's some student work there. I can have them submit work like this. Here are their summaries. Another great thing is that I can use it for activating, I can use it for building, I can use it for vocabulary support, I can use it for my own, like here's some example of anchor charts that I might use. And again, it's really easy to use because I'm just going to add the media. Now, one thing that's great when I said like the videos is if I wanted the students to be able to choose a book, you know, when they click on that, there might be a video down below for them to watch that goes with the story. Super easy. Notice that the comments are turned on. But if I didn't want the students to be able to comment, all I have to do is go out to my album, and I have a couple editing choices. So when I hit my gear, I can edit my media, which are going to be editing the pictures. And notice when I go to edit the media, I'll say that from this guy. So I can add captions. I can take them away. I could delete my media, and then I can save changes. The other option that I have when I go to the edit is I can edit the actual album, right? So I can edit the actual album. I might change the name. I might put different directions. Put your name under the book. You would like to read. Maybe I want to turn off those comments. Maybe I don't want them to be able to comment underneath. And now it would look like this. There would be no comment section. They would not be able to comment. But then I might go, you know what? No, I really want them to be able to comment. So if I want to be able to comment underneath and I want my students to be able to comment underneath, I want to add that comment section. The way to get rid of a comment is just to X out over it. So the little X shows up. Now, if you've added a caption, it shows up over here. So a lot of times I use this for primary sources or to support students in science or social studies. And like I might make a media album on plants if I'm getting ready to start a plant unit and I want to talk about the parts of a plant. I can easily put that over here. This just allows me to move or delete, and then this rotates. So this I would just click if I want to rotate my picture. My computer's moving a little slow today, but this would rotate my picture. Also, if I wanted to tag the photo, so it's very similar to Facebook in that sense. I can rotate and tag. Hopefully this was a little helpful screencast. Again, I'm going to be creating that course. I'm still working on it where you guys are going to have all of these examples. And if you would like some examples in the meantime, just email me and I can actually send these out to you. Another great thing is it's really easy to copy, right? I can copy it to my other courses. I can move it to my other courses. I can publish, unpublish. I can save it to my resources, which are like my home resource section. And then I have them available at all times. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Hopefully this was helpful and have fun making media albums.